right. Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakwarash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim out here pushing this word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners and the few Akwath that's out here listening in all humility. I have another lesson. I'm going to entitle it, Put On Therefore as the Elect. Okay, because in this walk, you have to sacrifice your old life. You have to sacrifice that old man and become a new man in this truth. You can't hang on to the things that you were doing in the world and try to incorporate it into the truth. Okay? Use a rapper in the world now. You're Israelite rapper. Okay? It doesn't work like that. Okay? If the Most High, I heard a brother say it could have even been the apostles. If the Most High wanted a rapper to rap, he would get the best rapper. Okay? He would get the best rapper to put out his lyrics. But that's not how this thing works. All right? You have to make a sacrifice and give up your life, okay, so you can gain Yahweh Shai, so you can gain his mercy, okay, his standing in for you, okay, his sacrifice, that it may apply to you. Okay, if you're trying to still be that same man you were in the world, it's not going to work. Okay, because the things of the world are for the world. The things in this truth is for the truth. All right, so I'm not going to rant too long. I want to get Colossians chapter 3. Let's listen. It says, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Okay? You have to store up your treasures in heaven, where Yahweh Shai is sitting right beside the Most High. Okay? Set your affections on things above, not on things on earth. Oh, you want to get 1 million followers. You want everybody to come to your Passover or your Pesach with you rapping, okay? You there in the club with bottle girls and things, and you want everybody to see it and say that you're the man. Okay, that was the best Passover I ever went to. I never seen a Passover like that. Okay, trying to be that guy. It says, for ye are dead. And your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High. We're dead in this world. They don't see us as nobody. That's why they call us bums and all of that. Because we're dead to this world. We're not trying to get a record deal, you know, preaching the truth. Yeah, this is just that new. No, we're not trying to do none of that, man. We're just trying to keep it simple. All right? It says, when Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. That's why we're waiting on Yahweh Shai to rise up to the prey. We're not trying to do our own thing. We're doing what he told us to do. He told us to preach this word, be instant in season and out of season, okay? No matter what, just preach the word. Not try to make a name for ourselves, okay? It says, Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth: fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, even concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. You're supposed to let those things go. Okay? For which things' sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience. Okay, and we see guys out here proclaiming to be teachers and elders and bishops and apostles even. Okay, not our apostles of Great Millstone. Okay, but they claiming to be all of this, and they teaching the word by deceit. They're deceiving you, not wanting to preach the name of the Lord. Okay, having an answer when it comes to it. They go to a certain chapter. See, he has many names. No, the Lord doesn't have many names. He has one name, just like you got one name. Okay, and it can't be translated over to some other language. You can't translate names to other languages. You are who you are. Okay? If your name is Robert, then that's what your name is. You don't go to Mexico and now your name is Roberto. No. Okay? You're still Robert. Like the Lord's name is Yahweh Shai. It can't be converted over and to say the J word, Jesus. Okay? And the brothers broke that down. It means earth pig in Latin. Okay? So let's continue. In the which ye also walked some time. Okay? Yeah, we walked like that back in the day. All right? When ye lived in them, we were all living in sin. Okay? But the Lord brought us up out of that. And we left that behind. Okay? But now ye also put off all these. Put these off. Okay? Anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Okay? It's filthy communication to say that we don't know the name of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. Okay? Saying all nations can make it. John 3:16 is talking about all nations. He put away his children, his only begotten, okay, and chose the other nations which have no part in him. Okay, which don't even consider his ways. Okay? But it's something that we want. The Most High had set aside for us. Now all of a sudden everybody can get it. Because it's set aside for us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The ones that they put, under their foot. And say that they are nothing. We could be nothing but slaves and servants. Okay? It says, lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. And that's what we have to do. We have to put the old man off. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Yeah, we're in the image of Yahweh Shai. That's the image we're supposed to be portraying about putting on the elect. Okay? Putting on, like they used to say, what would Jesus do? No, what would Yahweh Shai do? Okay? Would Yahweh Shai have his Passover, his Pesach at a strip club with naked girls walking around? Or have a rap concert? Or give away brides and men asking for women hands in marriage, concerts, and all of that? No, he wouldn't do that, man. Okay? It says, where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision nor uncircumcision, barbarian, Scythian, bond nor free, but Hamashiach is all and in all. Put on, therefore, as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering. Okay? That's the spirit you're supposed to be walking in. Okay? Not trying to debunk the elders, your apostles, the ones who taught you. Okay? And trying to debunk mainly the Lord in his name. Okay? Saying that, no, his name, you can call him anything. We never forgot about that. The Lord never let us forget about that. So that guy is going to have to answer, you know, for saying that you could call the Lord your plate yogurt. Okay? That's real blasphemy, man. Okay? And they don't feel away. But the Lord is long suffering. Okay? And just like he brought down the chief high priest Alizé, okay, he's gonna bring these guys down too, because they don't mean the Lord no good. Okay, they're here to capture the undesirables, the 2/3, and that's what they're gonna do. All right. It says, forbearing one another and forgiving one another, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Hamashiach forgave you, so also do ye. No, they, for no reason, you know, come up against our group because we tell them what is right. When they go off, we just simply tell them, look, you're going off. You need to straighten that up. You need to come with the correct doctrine. Okay? And then they jump to the graping thing. Okay? As if we're going around doing that. Okay? It says, above all these things, put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. And let the peace of the Most High rule in your hearts, which is your mind, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. You're supposed to be thankful that the Lord set up the apostles and the elders and the bishops, you know, to bring out the word correctly so we could pass it on in truth and in sincerity. Okay? Not mocking the Most High's name. Okay? Not changing. Okay, what it says, trimming your ways to seek love. God don't hurt. He don't hate white people. No, we don't hate white people. God hates white people. That type of thing. Okay? Come on, man. It says, and let the peace of the Most High rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. Let the word of Hamashiach dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual song, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord, to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. We're supposed to admonish each other, okay? We're supposed to check each other. We're still in the flesh. Any of us can go off. All right? Excuse me 1 second. We're all subject to sin, man. It says, and whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, giving thanks to the Most High, the Father, by him, giving thanks to Yahweh. Excuse me. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as it is fit in the Lord. Husbands, love your wives, be not bitter against them. Children, obey your parents in all things, for this is well pleasing unto the Lord. Fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. Servants, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh, not with eye service, as men pleasers. And that's what's going on. There's a lot of men pleasing going on. All right. Instead of pleasing the Most High. All right. They worship the creature more than the Creator. Just because they see it. They see him. They see him riding in on a horse. Okay. And he ain't even riding in on the horse by himself. He got a horse whisperer walking him in. Got the horse by the what do you call this thing? The stirrup, but the rein. He's guiding the horse. He's sitting on top of the horse, but you're not controlling the horse. Okay? That's sad. But you're this big guy. You trying to be more than Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai came in riding lowly on a donkey. You wouldn't dare do that, though. Because you're not lowly. You're not humble. Okay? It says, not with eye service as men pleasers, but in singleness of heart, fearing the Most High. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, and not unto men. Yeah, when this guy cursed out our apostles, okay, and elders, he was supposed to be doing that as if he's doing it to Yahweh Shai himself. But he don't respect Yahweh Shai either. Okay? They got a big it's going to be a big wake-up call. The Lord is going to do something terrible. Okay? Because you knew better. You knew better and you didn't do better. So, it says, knowing that of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance. Okay, which is the everlasting life, okay, getting changed in the twinkling of an eye in the first go round, okay, being beamed up into the heavens, okay, for ye serve the Lord Hamashiach, but he that doth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respects of persons. Okay, so you might get respected down here, okay, because you're 10,000, 50,000 strong, okay, 100,000 strong. So everybody's respecting you, okay. No, the Lord is not going to respect that. Okay, he respects those who are humble before him, that gives him the glory and not trying to take his glory. That's what they trying to take Yahweh Shai's glory, man. Okay? They want that glory for themselves, which is vain, seeking vain glory, because this world is basically, it's burned up already. Okay? That's why it says give diligence to make your calling and election sure. You're supposed to be diligently proclaiming the true doctrine of the apostles and not your own words and try to climb up another way. Okay? So put on therefore as the elect. All right? So the Lord can come and deliver you in this time of need that is coming, man. It's coming. It's coming fast. Okay, if you're watching, you can see it coming fast. One day, it's going to be one day like they did in 2020. It's going to be one day that everything's just going to shut down. Okay? And it's going to be a whole new world. You're going to definitely have to choose. You're going to have to tell your congregation whether to take the MARK, you know, of the BEAST, the CHIP, okay, or not to take it. And we already see where you guys are leaning, and you're going to get destroyed. All right, so I'm going to end it right there. Lord willing, it was edifying. Until the next time, I want to say shalom.